Welcome to Lunchbox with Adam Green. I'm Adam Green, and it's bombshell time. Bombshell! Continuing the whole trend of Republican actors announcing their candidacies on Jay Leno because he's the only talk show host they're funnier than, Fred Thompson moseyed his way into the race this week. Here he is announcing.
I'm going to tell you about something they can't measure with numbers, okay?
Whoops, my bad. Stupid remote. Here he is.
The Liberty team can help you do the things you need to do so you can go on with your life and do some of the things you want to do.
Whoops, sorry again. I guess I was just too busy cleaning up the hen house. I swear I'm 2 loaves short of a haystack with the Chevy apple pie 5-cent ice cream store crop rotation.
That's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about.
All right.
I'm running for President of the United States.
All right.
And along with that Leno appearance, Thompson put together a 15-minute advertisement, home movie, real-world confessional detailing his platforms.
Lower taxes, which foster growth and leave more power in the hands of the people. They also respect free markets, private property, and fair competition. They honor the sanctity of life.
Oh wait, those aren't platforms. That's just the high school definition of how to identify yourself as a Republican. Thanks, Fred.
And to me, that's worth more than all the numbers they got.
Meanwhile, up in New Hampshire, the other GOP candidates were busy diving into another debate. And before they could get to the time-tested ritual of yelling at Ron Paul, they too had to talk about Fred.
And maybe Senator Thompson will be known as the no-show for the presidential debates, but
I think that's a decision that Fred should make. Maybe we're up past his bedtime, but the point is...
I think Fred is a really, really good man. I think he's done a pretty good job of playing my part on Law and Order.
Off-the-cuff banter? I bet we'll never hear those 3 lines again. Whoops, looks like Fred's ears are burning, but maybe that's just because he fell asleep on a deep-fried corn on the cob. Bombshell! So last week, the Air Force allowed a B-52 bomber to fly from North Dakota to Louisiana carrying 6 nuclear warheads, and nobody really knew about it for a while. Which begs a lot of questions, like how do you load up a plane with nukes, and who cares? Nuke schmook. So we lose a state that's brought us Angie Dickinson and Roger Maris. That's why we've got a backup Dakota. Come on! Now this particular incident has a specific terminology. Yes, I finally get to use my Nukes Gone Wild dictionary. The Department of Defense has 4 code words for nuclear missed connections, if you will. In this case, it's a bent spear, a significant nuclear incident involving a nuclear weapon warhead or component, or a vehicle that's nuclear loaded. Now, this isn't to be confused with broken arrow, a nuclear accident, possibly a detonation, of a weapon warhead or nuclear component. Broken Arrow is the worst case scenario. It's also the worst movie John Woo ever made. Empty Quiver reports the theft, seizure, or loss of a U.S. nuclear weapon, which for some reason didn't apply here. And finally, Faded Giant, which reports an event involving a nuclear reactor or radiological accident, like when the Russian sub Kursk sank to the bottom of the ocean in 2000. Or what we'll call this guy after he drags his size 34 cranium around the bases during his last home run of the season. Bombshell! And finally, Larry Craig. He's the Michael Jordan of the Senate. He's retiring. He's not retiring. He's resigning. He's not resigning. He's going to go to the House and then come back to the Senate. He's just like MJ. Only replace gambling problem with gay problem. No, I'm kidding. Of course, he's completely heterosexual. I mean, he didn't even reciprocate when I gave him... What? No, I can't say... Okay, Lunchbox.
You'd be my man.